In the previous video, when I was racing in a Paul Ricard race number 1, I was trying to be very clean, but drivers around me were thinking different, so the race was very hard. But it was still way better than my teammate race. However, the second race at Paul Ricard, which was my last race in 2025 European CLIO Cup Series, was way better. And that's what I would like to show you in this video.
Thank you, Coco, for the home again, man.
We thank you too, man. Just push and enjoy.
Hey, let's go, fellow sim racers! Final race of the CLIO Cup Europe season for me. Final race of Paul Ricard. Let's have great fun. Let's go, man.
Let's go, baby.
just to quickly explain the situation here, we went 3 wide into the first corner by the stewards. Me and the guy on the outside did absolutely nothing wrong. The guy in the middle seems like to panicked a little bit and he turned too early and he almost spun me around, but luckily nothing happened. But I had to cut the chicane. At the same time, the guy ahead had some misshift or something on the exit, so I tried to give the position back, but he was very slow, so I had to wait for the next corner or next straight to give the position back. And then he made another mistake, so I overtook him, and the stewards after the race said like there was absolutely nothing wrong from my side, everything was good, and they were actually surprised actually giving the position back as well. So that was quite funny and surprising at the same time. Because I was leading my group, I was able to push in a clean air, and in few laps we actually caught a big fighting group just few laps before the end of the race.
guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's go. Let's go.
I would like to give a proper outro for this whole video, because it's been a very emotional and very successful and very good season in the Renault CLIO Cup Europe. And at the point of when I finished the race at Paul Ricard, I had no idea if we're gonna be even racing in 2026, because there has been many changes for the Renault CLIO Cup itself, the series itself. And of course, it was all talk about the budget and stuff like that, guys, because the real racing is extremely expensive. And especially even the CLIO Cup is extremely expensive. So at that point, when I finished the race at Paul Ricard, first of all, I was very happy. Finished P14 from 56 cars. You know, my second year in the CLIO Cup. Every single race in 2025. Like in 2024, I haven't been on podium. I haven't got any top 10 result, anything like that. In 2025, I got, except 2 races where I DNF when I got crashed in Manicourt, every single race I got podium in my class, which was like very big difference, because we were like 6, 7, 8, or sometimes even 14, 15 people in a class, you know, but you want to fight in overall as well. And I got several top 10 results. I think my best result was top P6, I think Imola or Valencia. And that was extremely successful, guys. And I'm very proud of myself. Let's just say that way, guys. As a sim racer coming from nothing and making this happen, I took a huge investment hit and everything like that. But I had amazing partners, you know, GT Omega, Astro's Republic of Gamers, Assetec and Coach Dev Delta, and you guys as a community helping me through this. And it's been amazing. But at this point, I didn't know at the finish of the race what's going to be happening in 2026. Now I know. I cannot tell you in this end of the video. I will tell you in a couple of days, basically. But yes, we are re-racing in 2026. If you're wondering, I'm not going to be doing CLIO Cup because there has been some big changes, you know, in the CLIO Cup championship. And long story short, it got way more expensive, and I just cannot afford it. No matter, like I can't afford it at all. Like I already lost all my money by doing the 2 years of the CLIO Cup, you know, even with help of my sponsors, you know. Nonetheless, guys, I will have a follow-up video. I don't know when I will make it or release it, but I would like to give you a bit of an insight. How expensive is the real racing, and what is my experience in the last 2 years in a CLIO Cup, like how much it all cost and stuff like that. So I will have an elaborated video in the future. I think it could be interesting for some people who might consider giving a go in a real racing and stuff like that. Maybe it will help, and also maybe doing a little video where I will be looking back at the CLIO Cup experience, because the CLIO Cup gave me exactly what I expected, guys. The reason, if you're wondering, I picked the CLIO Cup Championship was, it was like expensive, but at the same time, it was, well, 50 car field, same cars, European Championship, extremely competitive, you know, and one of the most respected championships, and literally like top 3 biggest championship in Europe in terms of size of the field and competition. So like... Unreal. So basically the reason was I wanted my level experience to go as quickly up as possible, because the CLIO is so crazy that you have to learn so quickly, and it's like being thrown into sharks. You know, I could race, I could choose some other series where we're gonna be driving 5 cars and I'm gonna be okay, but I really wanted to learn from the best and learn the punch, you know, and touring car racing and stuff like that, because in a motorsport it helps so much, and I learned so much, guys, and I'm very proud and very happy with successful. Like it's been unreal journey, guys, with you guys, with the team GM Sport, you know, with Benoit, our coach, with Guillaume, you know, and everyone. Like it's been such a crazy journey in the CLIO. Maybe we'll be back in the future, I don't know, but for 2026 we have a different plans, and it's been very emotional and very amazing. But you guys have been absolutely brilliant, and in actually upcoming days, I will probably let you a little bit know what I'm doing in 2026. But after the 66 streams in a row right now and being with the flu, I just need to get my health together, and then we can focus on more sim racing again, and then some real racing as well. So guys, thank you so much for supporting in this whole Renault CLIO journey. If you're wondering about some championship results, guys, it's very complicated, because it's like overall, then you have to participate in a in like a part of the series in the Clio, then you have a different classes and stuff like that. So I think I finished like P4 in my Challenger class or stuff like that. But I basically DNF 2 races in Manicure, and I missed race in Monza, so another 2 races, because I went to SimRacing Expo because that was my priority. So basically, I went from like P2 to like P4, you know, so no big deal. That was not my focus, you know, like, because I also raced at Imola in a European series, like a 4 points in a European series. And after Imola, I was like, I don't know, P15 overall in European series. But then every other race I did not count in a European series like points, only for my Challenger class, because I would have to pay like extra for entry fee. It's very complicated, so I wasn't going for like a result. But I think the videos speak for themselves. It's been freaking amazing. So I cried so many times, guys, in the real racing because it was so emotional, so good. And let's see what the future will bring, and thank you so much, guys, and I hope you will enjoy the journey with me.